Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we unravel the hidden stories within the financial world. Today we are diving into the Federal Home Loan Bank of New York's latest report, and let's just say they've dropped some news that might make you reevaluate your piggy bank strategy. Get ready, because we're about to decode what this filing really means for FHLBNY and for the housing markets it supports. Before we get too deep, if you love getting clear, no-nonsense financial insights, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And hey, we have a growing community on Discord, link is in the description below, come join the conversation. So, on the 20th of February 2026, the Federal Home Loan Bank of New York, or FHLBNY as we'll call them, put out a press release. This wasn't just any announcement, it was a look at their financial health for the quarter that ended in December of 2025. Think of it as a quarterly checkup. And we're here to read the doctor's notes. This filing is a Form 8K, which basically means it is a report for significant events that didn't happen at the typical reporting times. In this case, the big news is the financial results they are releasing. Now, FHLBNY is a pretty interesting institution. It is a federally chartered corporation that essentially supports community banks, credit unions, and other lenders, especially when it comes to housing finance. So when their numbers look good or bad, it can ripple out to a lot of people looking for mortgages or other loans. The core of this report, the juicy part we all care about, is the financial performance. They shared their unaudited financial results for the quarter ending the 31st of December 2025. Even though these are unaudited, they give us a very good snapshot of how they are doing. They attach the actual press release as an exhibit, which is Exhibit 99.1. This is where the nitty-gritty details of their financial performance are laid out. While the full press release would give us more color, we can infer a lot from the context of this filing. Normally in an 8K, especially one focused on financial results, you'd expect to see some key numbers highlighted. We're talking about things like net income, loan volumes, interest income, and expenses. These numbers tell the story of how much money they made, how much they lent out, and what it cost them to operate. For a bank like FHLBN, healthy loan growth usually means they are actively supporting the housing market, and strong net income suggests they are doing so profitably. Let's imagine what kind of numbers might be in that press release. If FHLBNY reported a significant increase in their lending activity, that is a good sign. It means more mortgages are being funded, more homes are being built or bought, and the economy is generally chugging along. On the flip side, if their net interest margin, which is the difference between what they earn on loans and what they pay for funding, has squeezed, it could mean they are facing more competition or a tougher economic environment. Think about a bank like FHLBNY. Their goal is to provide liquidity to their member institutions. So if they are seeing higher demand for their services, that means their members are out there lending, which is often a positive sign for the broader economy. A strong balance sheet, meaning they have enough assets to cover their liabilities, is crucial for their stability and their ability to continue supporting their members. We're looking for trends here. Is FHLBN growing steadily, or are there signs of slowdown or even contraction? Are their expenses being managed effectively, or are they creeping up faster than their income? These are the kinds of questions we try to answer by digging into these reports. And of course, as with any modern filing, they've included the cover page interactive data file. This is essentially a digital tag that helps computers read and process the information quickly, making it easier for analysts and regulators to crunch the numbers. It is like giving the report a digital barcode for easy scanning. Now, pulling back and looking at the bigger picture here. FHLBNY plays a critical role in the financial ecosystem. When they put out financial results, it is not just about their own bottom line. It is a signal about the health of the housing market, and by extension, the broader economy. If FHLBNY is doing well, it suggests that community banks are lending actively. And that translates to more accessibility for homebuyers. What are the potential risks they might be facing? Well, changes in interest rates are always a big one for financial institutions. If rates go up rapidly, it can make borrowing more expensive, potentially slowing down loan demand. Also, economic downturns can lead to higher loan defaults, which would impact a bank's profitability. On the flip side, opportunities lie in continued growth of the housing market and potentially new financial products that can further support their member institutions. So, from what we can gather from this 8K filing, FHLBNY has reported its latest financial results. The key takeaway is understanding the performance indicators shared in that press release. Are they expanding their lending, bolstering the housing market, and managing their operations efficiently? Based on this filing, FHLBNY appears to be actively reporting its financial status, which is a sign of transparency. The true strength of the bank lies in the details of its reported financial performance, which would be fully elaborated in the attached press release. We need to see those numbers to truly assess their direction. Are they a steady hand in a sometimes turbulent housing market, or are there underlying currents we need to be aware of? Looking ahead, The focus will be on how these reported results influence FHLBNY's strategy and consequently its impact on the accessibility of housing finance. It is a constant balancing act between profitability, risk management, and their core mission. Alright, that is our breakdown of FHLBNY's latest filing. What is your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments if this analysis was valuable. Hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.